What is up, everybody? It's your boy Prince Truth here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K20, my career mode. If you did not see the last episode, you need to go watch that before you watch this episode, and that is just a basic fact. Last episode was insane, and I said I was gonna name it something, but I didn't name it that. Obviously, if you are watching this, if you've seen it, but we are here now. We are here now. Brooklyn and Ruby Roundhouse. Why? Well, first of all, they don't like each other. We're gonna jump in. Second of all, go watch the last episode. That was a nice counter from Brooklyn. They started fighting here at the Hall of Fame ceremony. What kind of BS is this? I'm kind of curious what happens if I go towards Joe, but I don't want to fail. Crap. You know, they're conveniently wearing flats. Oh wait, no, wait. Brooklyn's wearing heels. Okay. I mean, Ruby's wearing heels. I just noticed that Ruby's wearing a red shirt. Red suit. It's like the whole red. Oof. Oh. Brooklyn Von Braun. Did I just say that? Rhea Ripley, I mean. I like Rhea Ripley. At first, like, she's like one of those girls, like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, cool, she's a badass, and not really on the pretty side, but she's a badass. But eventually, I was like, Rhea Ripley's actually, hey, Rhea Ripley, you know. I mean, Rhea Ripley is not a bad-looking person. I didn't think she was all that cute at first, but like, after further investigation. But unfortunately, I have to fight Ripley now. Who else? What's up, Becky? What's up, Becky? Oh, she's fighting all like her rivals. What's up, Becky? You can get it too. Becky can get it. I mean, I like Becky. I have always liked Becky. As soon as Becky showed up in the business, I was like, now that's a pretty girl. I didn't really care for Sasha Banks at first though. There's a few divas just like, eh. Spear from Ruby. Yeah, get Becky. It's a yellow health. Okay, stay away from Joe. I mean, I feel like Smarter should be able to get away from Joe by now. Like, come on now. Nice knee lift. I'm sure all these people are mad about Ruby's secret, but I mean, she's also facing her rivals. You're Nagi to Smolder, and you just pushed Red off. No. Confetti. Moving on. I got myself a different drink. It's still a Mountain Dew brand, but I'm on the last chapter. I might actually finish this in this episode. I might finish this. If I don't finish this episode, and if I don't finish it in this episode, I'm definitely gonna be finishing it after SmackDown, because I don't think I'm gonna record anything until after SmackDown, in real life.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal.
You have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times.
You should
but
have.
It got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this, that it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people, that it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
He's still pissed. I mean, rightfully. I'm pissed. I'm not
What's
still
this all
pissed.
about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room, I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania. Assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't forgive Brooklyn. Why do I keep calling her Brooklyn? She's not Brooklyn. I don't like Brooklyn either. But I mean, I don't like Brooklyn either. But I don't like Ruby. She's a bad person. She is a bad person. Overall, if she wouldn't have wrote the letter, none of this would have even happened. Second of all, the fact that she did write the letter, she should have told him that about it in high school. Third, when he started leaving tickets.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
Okay. Alright. I remember that. I remember. Stop, Flash. Haven't seen you in a hot minute.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again. But like I said, doesn't matter.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you Sure Thing Trey.
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, Sure Thing.
Was it Lieutenant Asswipe? Or Albert Asswipe or something?
I know you're gonna tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't gonna say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
Sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
What's up, Mickey?
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had no right to exploit your past and ruin your big moment.
But let's take a look at this, Mickey. She did the right thing, didn't she? Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition and what's at stake.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do, no matter what we could lose in the process.
I am gonna say this. I'm not saying it's a great thing what Brooklyn did, but in a way, it's the best thing because you know it's she lied to Smolder the entire time. She is a dishonest bitch, and that's just the basic facts of it. She lied to him this entire time. And now, I mean, it's good that it's out. It's good that someone told him. But logically, Brooklyn should have waited for Ruby to tell him. But the thing is, would Ruby have ever told him? That's the big thing. However, it's time for this match. I'm pretty sure this is the last match, and so the series is gonna be over. But and if this series is definitely gonna be ending before I go to sleep tonight, because I'm on the final chapter. If it's not this episode, it should be, because I think this is the last match. But if it's not this episode, then it's definitely gonna be before I go to sleep. And tomorrow we will be starting The Last of Us Part 2. I'm actually pretty pumped for that. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this beat is pretty lit. Oh, it was. Where we at? You gonna tell me where we're at? What city? I guess not. Oh, they're actually coming out together? It's lit. Oh, whoa. It's the paper, it's the letter. That's gotta be some extra pieces of paper too. Because some pretty big chunks for it to be that one piece of paper. Swear they haven't changed since high school.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
Yep, that's what exactly. Yep, that's what I was like.
I'm glad you're here.
You don't seem it. Oof. Like, I think it's like a hologram. I need to get something hung up on there. I was thinking about Bray Wyatt's head lantern. But if not, then something else. What do you think, Phoenix? Like, Daddy, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. She's been sleeping all day today. I hope she's okay. Not sick, or maybe she's just tired. Oh, is he world champion? World champion still? So let me get this straight. The world title is not on the line at WrestleMania. Is that really what I'm being told right now? Well, hold on. Let's back up now. There's. Hold on. That don't make a lot of sense. Why? It should have. The women's title should be on Brooklyn. The heavyweight championship is on Samoa Joe. Like the winner, like if Smolder and Ruby win, they get the titles. That should be the way it goes. But I don't make the story. If I made the story, Ruby would be fired. Well, no, she wouldn't, because I don't think that would have happened. What happened wouldn't have happened. I like that tattoo. Was it WrestleMania like in 2025 or something? Is that what this is? No, it's 2029 or something. 2029. The match about to get underway. If it calls for the bell, and this match is underway with Smolder and Joe. And they're to start off this match. Can he feel pain in that arm? I sure hope so. Because I'm stomping a mud hole in it. It looks like he can feel pain, but it more looks like I'm kicking in his knee. I gotta stop that before I wear out Bravestone. Drops down the knee on Joe's face. I have to get him to red health. I thought it was yellow. Belly to belly, what strength shown by Smolder. Not showing any ring rust at all. Smolder now picking up Samoa Joe. Up on top, we haven't seen. Oh my gosh! Straight, still amazing. Still amazing. Help me here. Amazing moves from Smolder. Hasn't lost a step. Nice elbow drop down on Joe's face. And that drops on the knee. We got hold of Joe, but Joe countered. And Uranagi, but no, Trey's right now. And now I think Trey's looking to. Sorry, Smolder's looking to put him in the Kohina clutch. Oh, ankle lock from Ruby. They have him in their own moves. What are they going to do here? Oh, and as you can see, Smolder's not crossing his feet because he knows that could be the end game here. This is it. The match is over. Ruby didn't even get to wrestle. Maybe Ruby can't. Maybe you know, after all these years, Ruby cannot wrestle, and so they just did a quick one-on-one match with them two. Amazing, absolutely astonishing. Prepare to be astonished.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud
Bull.
of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. There's some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
The beat Brooklyn and beat Joe. Or Hall of Fame or something, I don't know. Whatever. Can I see the list? Can I see the final list of the list? Is that gonna happen? Yeah, this that. Come on, let me see the list. Let me see the list. They better let me see the list. I'm gonna be big mad. No. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Well, let me see it. Let me see it before it completely closes out. I might even record Last of Us at midnight. Technically, it would be tomorrow.
Ladies and
No,
gentlemen,
Hall of Fame.
please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey.
Oh man, that was. All right, guys, completed. Now, I preferred last year's storyline, but I don't know if it's just because how mad she made me. But it was a good story. The storyline was really good. But, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy he found out, and I'm happy that they were able to get over that. But at the same time, I'm still not happy with Ruby. I'm not. But at the end of the day, it was an alright storyline. I feel like last year's was better, but it was an alright storyline. I I don't know. I don't know. You guys know I don't like Ruby. I don't like Ruby. But I'm happy that they're still friends. That would have broke me if they would have like. I mean, I probably would have been like, yeah, serves you right, serves you right. But at the same time, I feel like it would still would have like broken me like later on. I'm like, man, that sucks. But I'm happy they won their final match, and they're still in the Hall of Fame. And I'm happy that they're still friends. I do care for Ruby enough. Like, I got a connection with her. Like, I was pretty upset when she was just like eating away her pain in the hotel room, and she was sad. But at the same time, it's still like, you know, you you did that to yourself. But the thing is, like, you know, she was just a kid. That's I think that's what I think I'm really overlooking. She was just a kid. She was in high school, and she's just like. I feel like I haven't really thought about that. I mean, I'm only 22. I'm not much older. But Ruby was like what? Maybe 16, 15, 16, 17 when she wrote that. But I will be recording Last of Us tomorrow, maybe at midnight. I'm not sure. But I do thank you guys for sticking with me through this entire series. For all of you guys that have. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys ever miss anything and you guys want to catch up on everything, head over to my YouTube channel at Prince Truth if you're not there already. And if you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button, turn on those push notifications so you never miss an episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, guys, I am out.